Kim Curry-Evans, the Public Art Coordinator with the City of Raleigh Arts Commission. The collaboration with Capital Area Transit and the City of Raleigh Arts Commission has been so successful that CAT has decided to also integrate Art on the Move artwork permanently inside their new Transit Operations Center, which is huge because now we have a temporary public art project, which is the Art on the Move buses, but we also have a permanent public art installation as a part of the Transit Center. So some of the artists who were previously selected for the project now have their work in large-scale format, large canvases, hanging inside the Transit Operations Center. And they're beautiful, really gorgeous mementos of the project, but creative work that people will be able to see in perpetuity if they visit the Transit Center. So it's a great partnership, and we look forward to seeing how we can continue that relationship.
My name is Fabrizio Bianchi, and my piece is Urban Dance, and it's based on a pattern used in Panama, a Latin American pattern called mola. And essentially it's using lines, shapes to accentuate plant life, animals, tropical animals, and people in different walks of life and daily activities. And I wanted to mimic the same thing with using a scene from daily life in the triangle. In this case, Moore Square and the giant acorn that's sitting in the middle of the design. And having vibrant, bold colors to give it that energy that you would get from doing some of these activities. And then accentuating it with some triangular patterns throughout the piece. I find it exciting that it's in this building because it seems to mimic the same kind of vibrancy that this building is displaying. And it was great when it was on full scale on the bus. It just looked like a moving art piece that made it even more exciting, especially for people out on the street or riding in the cars and watching it pass by.
I'm Pat Fitzgerald. I'm an artist and a professor at the College of Design at NC State. This is my piece right here. It's based on a series of pieces that I've been working on for a number of years called People I Think I Know. And the idea behind this is these sort of narratives that you can look at and maybe make up your own story. It's sort of a way to help people be part of a creative process as they look at a piece and can develop their own stories and infer their own ideas into them. I think this idea of these floating bus panoramics is perfect for this facility. It's a transportation facility, and it's as if they had commissioned this sort of work. So it's a sort of a exceptional way to show off the archive of this work, but also to keep it alive in another context.
I'm Tim Postel. This is a copy of my painting called Modern Dance in Blue. It was on the first Art on the Move project in Raleigh, which I think it was a fantastic move by the Art Council. Modern Dance in Blue, what inspired me to paint this painting was dealing with the rhythm of life, the daily, as we work every day, it's kind of in the moment. If you sit, when I'm very quiet, I can hear the sounds around me, the movement, the atmosphere, and it's kind of the rhythm of things going on. It can be someone outside jackhammering a sidewalk, it can be birds, it can be airplanes, cars, people talking, but just everyday life. And when you close your eyes, you kind of get this sense of not necessarily chaos, but a rhythm to the chaos. So it has a very beautiful quality to it, and that's what kind of inspired me to paint Modern Dance in Blue, and the one on the other side is called Internal Rhythms.
Okay, my name is Anna Patras, and this is my painting here. It's an excerpt out of a painting that I did called 84 Degrees Sunny and Breezy. It's an oil painting that I did several years ago, and cropped it and submitted it to become part of the bus. So it was really cool seeing it all over town on the bus, and then now seeing it again in this awesome building.
Well, I'm Keith Norval, and I have a piece, the Capitol Cat. It's nice seeing it blown up to such a large size and actually be able to get close up to some of the pieces. You know, when it's going by on the bus, it's hard to get the bus driver to stop so you can look at everything.
There's a lot of light in this building, so it really shows the colors of the art, and so that's nice. And just the way that the proportions of the windows and the art just seems to fit right in there. Seems like it's almost like they designed the building around the art.
My piece is called the Capitol Cat, and so I tried to feature, since it's the cat, Capitol Area Transit. I had a big cat head was kind of the main idea, and then I decided to put a lot of Raleigh landmarks like the Capitol Building and the Acorn.
I'm Robert Schrag. I teach at NC State. I've been teaching there for about 30 years. My piece is that one up there. It's called Beltline Boogie. My stuff tends to grow out of doodles that I do at faculty meetings because, well, I do doodles at faculty meetings. And the original of the piece actually appeared in a show I had downtown several years ago. And a colleague of mine called and said, they're doing this thing with art and buses and moves, and remember Beltline Boogie, you ought to send that in. So I sent it in, and it was really cool to see it huge and driving down the street. And then I'm incredibly impressed with what they have done with the building and putting the art in here and seeing it with it's like seeing all the buses at once. And so I think it's an excellent job, and I love that it's hanging here for folks.